What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video, and it is almost the first day of school. So tonight's video is dedicated to all my middle schoolers and high schoolers. This is about to be a long video, y'all, so buckle up, strap in, get some popcorn, get a drink, and get ready for tips and advice for middle and high schoolers. Alright, so y'all sent me questions, which I have on my laptop, and I will read every question and answer it to the best of my ability, and then I transfer to high school, and then I answer tips and advice for that. Since I am recently a high school graduate, I have the whole experience. So yeah, get ready, get comfortable, because it's gonna be a long ride. Okay, first question, what to expect? Okay, for middle schoolers, for new 6th graders, it's gonna be, okay, y'all, it's not like the movies, it's not like High School Musical, it's not like every other school movie. It's gonna be hard, but mostly go in for like a new adventure. Like, go in confident, and it is scary. I know it's scary, but like, look for opportunities to like make friends and like take opportunities to like talk to people, and like mostly be yourself. Don't try to pretend to be someone else, because honestly, there's only one of you in this world, and you just gotta embrace it and just love your flaws, and yeah, all that jazz. Okay, next question. How are girls? Dramatic, insane, and just crazy in general. But yeah, and if you're a middle school boy, don't date girls in middle school, because it's stupid. It's not a real relationship. Okay, moving on. How are the boys? They're snakes, they're animals, and they're just stupid and immature. But I'm not bashing anyone. It's just how it is, you know? And how are teachers? Alright. Suck up. Don't suck up to them. Love on your teachers. Love on your teachers. Like, don't be teacher's pet, but like, be respectful to them, and like make them like you, because then they will try to help you succeed in the future. And how do you choose your friends wisely? You will know. Okay, I don't really know how to answer this question, because only you will know that answer. If you're like in a club or in a sport or something, and you meet that person, it is very rare, because it's like you feel a connection with them to where you can like talk to them and like actually be yourself and not act like another person in front of them. You know what I'm saying? But just be careful and don't like get like hurt if they like reject you or like be mean to you, because the middle school is whack, and everyone's finding who they are, everyone's finding their identity in themselves, and it's just a crazy, weird time we will share together in middle school. How much homework will you have? Honestly, not a lot. Because 6th grade, okay, here is the 3 levels of middle school. 6th grade, you are just new, you're new, and you have fun in 6th grade. You don't really do anything in 6th grade, it's just because it's all new. 7th grade, you need to start buckling up and get ready working, because 7th grade, you need to concentrate on your grades more, because then comes 8th grade, you need to buckle up more and like focus on your grades and work, because if you do good in 8th grade, then that will reflect you in high school and your freshman year, and you need to do good. So, probably not a lot. You might have a couple projects here and there, but I mean, that's pretty much it. The worst thing about middle school, the worst thing, me personally, is, the drama and just the fact no one knew what you were doing half the time. Just, find that specific friend group that you like and you feel comfortable around, and like stay close to them as close as possible, because if you're with your own friend group, then no one will bother you. And if someone does bother you by bullying or picking on you, don't show that you're being offended, because if you don't show that you're being hurt, then they won't do it anymore. You know what I mean? How are the girls or guys in the locker room? Oh no, how are the girls or guys' locker room? I don't know how the girls' locker rooms are, because I'm a dude, but if you're curious about girls' locker room, talk to your one of your friends or girls. But personally, the guys' locker room is very awkward and uncomfortable, because it's a locker room and you're all changing in front of each other, and it's very awkward. But it's all awkward for us too, because we're all like new to like an environment like this in middle school, and if you don't feel comfortable, like go to the bathroom or like go somewhere else privately and change. Other than that, I mean, they're immature 13-year-old boys, and they're weird. And it's probably the same with the girls. I don't know. That's a pretty tough question. So that's the best I can answer it. Most embarrassing thing you did in middle school? Probably... There's a lot, but I have to name right now a lot. There's one, I punched a kid in the face one time because he offended me. So I was like straight jab. I was like, but that's not really embarrassing. One embarrassing thing I did was I walked in the wrong class and no one told me. So I sat down and I started working, and no one said I was in the wrong class. And like 10 minutes later, and they're like, Cameron, I think you're in the wrong class. Girl, are you serious? Okay, the thing you regret the most, not doing enough sports or clubs in middle school, because that's a good way to like get out of your shell and like talk to people more and get more friends, which for my middle school the rule was you weren't allowed to do sports in 6th grade, and I think that's the same for every other school in the county. But yeah, I did drama class. Yeah, drama. And I did like FCA and like debate club like one time, but that was pretty much it. I never like got out of my shell and like experimented with like other clubs and sports as much as I wanted to in middle school. And that's one thing I mostly regret, because like now I was in high school and I did as much stuff as I could. And yeah, it was pretty good feeling when you did like sports and clubs. So make sure you do clubs and sports and get connected as much as you can with your school. The little things I should know about middle school. I literally said those like a million times. Okay, here are my things. Here are personally my little things you need to know. Number 1, be confident in who you are. And don't be like super extra, and don't be prideful either. Be like, be comfortable in your own body, basically what I'm saying. And number 2, don't get aggravated with your friend if they like get in a fight, because they don't mean that. They're 14. They don't know what they're talking about. They're confused about what they're talking about because they don't know, because their mind isn't capable of doing stuff. Number 3, don't date anyone in middle school because it's not real. Is this 4 now? Girl, I don't know what I'm doing. Number 4, do band. Get in a band. This is fun. Yeah. And just be confident. Just be happy and just be nice to everyone. Basically. That's the only thing you need to do in middle school. Like, don't like go crazy and be like, I get all A's. And no, you don't. You might need to do that near the end of 7th grade and do that all in 8th grade. But like 6th and beginning of 7th grade, you need to like chill and just enjoy your time. How to get along with teachers. Okay, this is a biggie. Basically what I said before, be nice to them and make them love you, because if you do that, then you'll be fine. And don't, like, if the teacher argues with you, don't argue back, because you look dumb doing it and you look stupid doing it, and it's just disrespectful in general. And if you just sit back and take the teacher yelling at you, go to their boss and tell them that they're being really rude to you. I'm not saying you should do that, but that's an option. But don't yell back at them. Just be like, just say like, I have to go outside and cool off. Do that. Don't like explode over the teacher because they're not doing anything wrong. One big advice you would give to an upcoming middle schooler. Only one big advice you would give to an upcoming middle schooler. Find that friend group that you will have forever, because that's what I did. I found a friend group in 7th grade, and we're like really best friends now in college, and it's a great feeling. Like, find that one friend group that you will have on forever, and just be positive and happy and just enjoy middle school, because honestly middle school is horrible because you're going through like puberty and like all that stuff. But just enjoy your time, because honestly, y'all, middle school was so easy and you will never get that back. Okay, so that is that is my tips on middle school. Alright, for upcoming freshmen, y'all, welcome to high school. Well, everything is horrible and hard. My experience with high school was horrible at first, but junior and senior year were phenomenal. It was so much fun. And sophomore year was kind of better, but that transition to middle to high is very different and hard, because you're going through changes and you're like changing personalities and changing your like physical and like mental states or whatever. I think that's what you call it. I don't know. And like, when you first get into high school, it's very scary because you don't know where you're going. One tip I will give you, upcoming freshmen and middle schoolers: take a picture of your schedule and make it your lock screen. Because if you lose that paper, you cannot get another one. I've tried and it will not work. And if you lose it, you have a copy on your phone. Look, perfect. And it's so much easier. It is so much easier looking at your phone than tearing out that paper or looking at it. So that's one tip I would give you guys. Alright, so high school, it's scary. And freshman year is kind of easy and kind of hard, because you're trying to like figure out who you are as a person in freshman year, and like you're going through like all these like school changes, and like, y'all, work is hard in high school. You have to like buckle down and get going, because you need to like work independently and like be able to like carry yourself more in high school, because you're being treated as an adult more in high school. which is kind of like thing that woke me